What I'm holding here is a GolfMechanix stamping vise. It holds irons and wedges into place, so you go ahead and lock it into a bench vise or a machinist vise and stamp the backside or the muscles of irons and wedges. I'm going to show you how you can use this to also stamp sole numbers. I've basically removed the toe stop out here, and I've also removed one of the sole stops, and that gives us access to the sole of the club. And instead of using this knob in the back to lock into the vise, I'm going to actually use my machinist vise and clamp onto the sides of the step here. It just puts that into the vise beautifully and keeps everything locked in, ready to stamp sole numbers. Now, one thing about stamping sole numbers is you want them to be very deep. You're going to get turf interacting with the paint down there. You want that paint recessed deep enough into the sole so that it doesn't come out as it's scraping the ground. Subsequently, I'm going to really pound these numbers in deeper than I would if I was just putting a logo or a name or initials on the back. And we're going to come in. I've got a piece of tape with marks on it showing where I want the numbers to be. This is a 58-degree wedge, so we've got a 5, we've got an 8. Let's go to town. All right. As you're stamping deep like that, you're displacing metal. And what happens is that metal creates a little mound around the number that you're trying to stamp in there. I go back to my Trizact belt, I smooth it out, I go over to my 3M Scotch-Brite wheel, polish that out, get rid of the excess material. You don't want a mound of a 5 and an 8 there. You want 5, 8 against a nice flush surface. So you're going to have to go back, smooth that out, come back, reinforce the numbers maybe a little bit, but you're not going to displace all this material now that it's already sunken into the sole. There we go, nice deep sole numbers, ready for paint fill.